Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day so far. A couple people have reached out to me recently because their ad images were flagged for having too much text within the image, and they weren't even aware that it was a factor in determining the performance or the reach of their ads, and it absolutely is. So I wanted to share just a quick video and share a hack or a tip with you and prove to you that you don't always have to change your message or change your ad creative entirely just because something was flagged. And what I have used for years and has served me well is just a simple 5x5 grid over the top of my image, whether it's a landscape, aspect ratio or a square ratio. It's still going to work the same. Just use a 5x5, but you just simply want to count the number of boxes here that contain text. Now, Facebook actually used a grid like this for the longest time. They say they no longer do. I know for certain they still, count or check the amount of text within an image. And typically you want it to be around 20% or less, which would be only, 5 boxes here. And if we count these, you can see we're way over that. We're not going to count the phone over here, even though it contains text. I believe it is small enough to where it's not going to play a factor. We'll find out here in a second, though. But we are going to count anything with this white text, these black boxes here, and this logo at the bottom. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 boxes in the right image that contain, what Facebook calls image text. On the left-hand side, we essentially have the exact same image. I've just adjusted things a little bit, and if we throw the grid over the top of it, we'll see that, this text falls within this row. These fall within one row, and this is in one row. So if we count it, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 boxes that contain image text, which in the way that Facebook counts it, that's, about half of where we started. Of course, it's still over 20%, but since they don't use that grid anymore, we've got a little bit of wiggle room. Just be careful with the font and everything you use. And if you're going to use a phone or a computer or a menu or a book or something, if that aspect is really big and that text is really clear, Facebook can and most likely will count that as part of your image text. So just be careful there. But to prove that we don't have to, make drastic changes, we're going to go over here to Facebook's text overlay tool. If you're not familiar with it, just Google it. It's pretty straightforward, easy to use. We're going to upload that first image, the one that had 14 text boxes, and just see what kind of rating Facebook puts on that. And Facebook shows if this were a real ad and not something I just created for this video, it would have a medium amount of image text. So if we were running this ad, the ad's reach may be much lower, which in the world of Facebook means we're going to charge you the full amount of your budget, but your reach is going to be lower. Now let's check the one that we kind of edited or adjusted a little bit to only have 7 text boxes and see what they say there. Yeah, so the exact same message, the exact same content, just arranged a little differently. They say it's okay, and this ad would run normally if it were a real ad for a real customer for a real campaign. This takes 2 minutes to double check, gives you kind of a reference point, and if you can add, a grid like that as you're creating it, just try to use the least amount of boxes as possible. Like I said, it takes no time, but it will make a big difference in the reach of your ads. And if you have any questions about it or need any additional information, just let me know. If you would rather have someone run ads like this for you and worry about this stuff for you instead of you having to yourself, reach out to me. We'll have a quick conversation, see if it makes sense to work together. But regardless, this is easy to do. I've got a couple other tricks or hacks, I guess you could say, I will share over the next couple weeks regarding image text. So be on the lookout for those. But I hope this helps you in the meantime. And if you know anyone else that might find value in it, please share this with them. And like I said, be on the lookout for those next videos and just let me know if I can help with anything until then. But I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.